Listen closely, because this message is not for everyone. If you are here right now, it's because heaven guided you here. The angels say that God is personally involved in your love story. Not tomorrow, not someday, but right now. There is someone who has been watching you from a distance. Someone who feels drawn to you in a way they can't explain. And the reason may shock your spirit. The angels reveal God is helping someone prepare to marry you, not because you are perfect, not because you are rich, not because you begged, but because of your big heart. Yes, your heart. The kindness you showed when no one applauded, the patience you practiced when walking away would have been easier. The love you kept giving even after heartbreak. Heaven saw it all. And now God is moving behind the scenes to connect you with someone who will cherish what others took for granted. So before we go any further, take a breath, quiet your heart, and type "I receive" in the comments if you're ready for what God is about to reveal. The angels say, you didn't find this message by accident. You were led. You may have been asking God questions like, will I ever be chosen? Will someone love me the way I love? Did my kindness even matter? And heaven answers clearly today. Yes, it mattered more than you know. While others played games, you prayed. While others hardened their hearts, you stayed soft. While others walked away, you stayed faithful. And God said, I will not let this go unrewarded. The angels whisper that. Your big heart moved heaven, and now heaven is moving someone toward you. Here is something you may not realize. You were never overlooked. You were being protected. Some relationships didn't work because God refused to let you settle for someone who would drain your spirit. You were spared heartbreaks you don't even know about. The angels say, God delayed you so he could align you. And now, alignment is happening. Someone is being prepared. Someone is being healed. Someone is being guided, not to hurt you, but to honor you. The angels say this person is not perfect, but they are intentional. They have gone through their own pain. They've made mistakes. They've learned lessons. And recently, very recently, they started praying differently. Instead of asking God for anyone, they asked God for the right one. And God showed them you. Not your face first, not your body, but your heart. They felt peace when your name crossed their mind. They felt calm instead of confusion. They felt hope instead of fear. That's how God confirms. Let's be clear. Your big heart wasn't weakness, it was strength. You loved deeply. You forgave sincerely. You believed when it hurt. And the angels say, God is rewarding you not with loneliness, but with partnership. Someone who will protect your heart, respect your boundaries, pray with you, build with you. This is not a temporary connection. This is covenant energy. Marriage energy. Divine union. But the angels also bring a gentle warning. Don't let past wounds convince you that this is too good to be true. Don't self-sabotage what God is sending. Don't overthink what heaven already approved. The enemy tried to break your confidence, but God preserved your heart. Trust the timing. Trust the signs. Trust the peace. If you feel calm instead of anxious, that's your confirmation. The angels say something very important right now. Just because you can't see, it doesn't mean God isn't moving. In fact, God does his greatest work in silence. While you've been focusing on healing, while you've been rebuilding your confidence, while you've been learning to love yourself again, God has been arranging conversations, shifting emotions, and removing obstacles you never even knew existed. Someone's heart is being softened. Someone's fears are being dismantled. Someone's past is being released, not by accident, but by divine design. You may feel like things are taking too long. You may wonder, why hasn't it happened yet? Did I miss my moment? Is love even meant for me? The angels say, no. You were being prepared, not delayed. God was protecting you from being chosen too early, being loved incorrectly, being tied to someone unready. Your big heart required a mature partner, not someone who would use your love and leave. So, God slowed time until the right person could handle you. The angels reveal something specific. This person has recently gone through a wake-up moment, a moment where they realized they don't want shallow love anymore. They tired of emotional chaos. They want peace, stability, and commitment. They may have walked away from someone. They may have ended a cycle. They may have started praying again after a long time. And when they asked God for guidance, your energy appeared, your spirit, your calm. Your heart. Not loud but steady. Here is a truth the angels want you to know. This person is afraid to lose you before they even have you. They see your value. They sense your depth. They know you are different. And that scares them, not because they don't want you, but because they don't want to mess this up. So God is teaching them patience instead of rushing, courage instead of avoidance, honesty instead of games. They are being refined for you. The angels say it again. It was your heart that opened this door. Your compassion. Your empathy. Your willingness to love even when it hurt. God noticed when you helped others while breaking inside, prayed for people who walked away, stayed gentle in a hard world. Heaven said, this one must not be loved casually. So God assigned help, divine help. Pay attention to these signs because the angels say they are already happening. You feel calmer about love, and before old attachments don't pull you anymore. You keep seeing marriage or union messages. No longer desperate, just open. You feel hope without anxiety. These are signs that alignment has begun. Your spirit recognizes what your mind hasn't fully caught up to yet. The angels say your role is simple, but crucial. Do not chase. Do not force. Do not doubt. Instead, stay open, stay grounded, stay faithful. Release the idea of how it must happen. Release the timeline. Release control. God is doing what you cannot. Your job is to receive. If you've ever thought, maybe I'm too much, too kind, too emotional, the angels say, you were never too much, they were too little. And God refused to let your heart shrink. Now someone is coming who will say, please don't change. I prayed for someone like you. The angels say something important that may surprise you. This connection will not start with confusion. It will not feel rushed. It will not feel dramatic. It will not feel unstable. Instead, it will feel quietly certain. You won't need to question it. You won't need to chase it. You won't need to decode mixed signals. Because when God is involved, clarity follows. The very first sign this person is from God is peace. Not excitement that makes you anxious, but calm that makes you breathe easier. When you interact with them, your nervous system relaxes. You don't feel pressure to impress. You feel seen without performing. The angels say your heart will recognize safety before your mind recognizes love. That's how you'll know. The angels reveal that this connection may begin in a simple way. Through a casual conversation, a work-related interaction, a mutual introduction, an unexpected message. A moment you almost ignore it. Won't look magical at first, but it will feel meaningful. You may even think, why does this feel familiar? That familiarity is soul recognition. This time, something changes. You won't feel the urge to rush. You won't feel the need to prove your worth. You won't feel afraid to be yourself. Instead, you speak honestly. You listen deeply. You move naturally. Because this connection doesn't drain you, it grounds you. The angels say, what drains you is not love. What nourishes you is alignment. There will be a moment, small but powerful, when this person realizes you are different. It may happen when you respond with grace instead of anger. You speak truth without cruelty. You show kindness without expecting anything. That's when their heart softens. They will think, I don't want to lose this person. And God will whisper, then love them correctly. This person will not rush you, and that is intentional. They are not unsure. They are respectful. They want to build trust, not tension create. Safety, not sparks that burn out learn your heart, not just your habits. This is how God teaches mature love. Something healing happens here. You will notice. You don't overthink every word you. Don't fear abandonment to. Don't question your value, because their consistency speaks louder than promises. The angels say, love sent by God does not confuse, it confirms. The angels gently caution you. Do not compare this connection to the past. This love will feel quieter, but deeper. Less dramatic, but more real. If you expect chaos, you may mistake peace for boredom. But peace is what you prayed for. Watch for these confirmations. Repeated reminders about patient scriptures or messages about covenant dreams that feel comforting. Not intense, a sense of timing clicking into place. God confirms through peace and repetition. The angels ask you to do one thing. Stay honest. Speak your truth. Set your boundaries. Honor your needs. This person is not here to change you. They are here to meet you. The angels speak gently now. Some people had to leave your life not because you failed, but because they could not go where God was taking you. You may have blamed yourself. You may have questioned your worth. You may have wondered why love kept slipping away. But heaven says, you are clearing the path. God cannot place a covenant partner into a space already occupied by confusion. So he removed what was blocking alignment. The reason those endings hurt deeply is because you loved sincerely. You didn't pretend. You didn't play games. You invested your heart fully. And when something pure ends, the pain is heavier. But the angels say, you were not rejected, you were redirected. What left was not meant to stay. Here is a truth you may have avoided. Some people benefited from your love, but never intended to protect it. They enjoyed your kindness. They leaned on your emotional strength. They absorbed your care, but they did not have the capacity to give back. God saw the imbalance and intervened. The angels say, divine separation is not punishment, it is protection. Protection from being emotionally drained, being taken for granted, being loved inconsistently. God refused to let your big heart be slowly worn down. So he stepped in. Some endings felt sudden. Some felt confusing. Some felt unfinished. But that was God closing doors. You were too kind to close yourself. The angels say, your heart would have stayed too long, so we ended it for you. And now, clarity has replaced chaos. Every past connection taught you something essential. How to set boundaries, how to listen to intuition, how to choose peace over potential, how to love without losing yourself. These lessons were not random. They were preparation. Notice how you've changed. You no longer chase, no longer beg. You no longer shrink to be chosen. You are calmer, more grounded, more self-aware. This shift signals readiness. The angels reveal something powerful. Marriage. Energy is surrounding you because you are finally aligned with it. Not desperate, not wounded. Not seeking validation, but whole. God does not bring covenant until both hearts can hold it. This person understands commitment, values stability, respects your emotions, honors your faith. They are not intimidated by your depth. They are drawn to it. Because they've grown too. The angels ask you to release the need for closure from the past, the fear of being hurt, again the habit of self-doubt. You are not starting over, you are starting ready. If lately you've been feeling detached from old memories, unbarred by past names, peaceful, being alone, it is not loneliness, that is alignment. The angels say there will be a moment when something clicks. No confusion, no guessing. No waiting for signs. Just knowing. This moment does not arrive loudly, it arrives with certainty. You will feel it in your spirit before you hear it in words. God confirms this connection in 3 ways. Consistency. This person shows up the same way on good days and hard days. Clarity, they communicate their intentions without games or manipulation. Peace, your heart rests instead of racing. The angels say, when God is involved, love feels safe. There will be a conversation calm but powerful, where intentions are spoken openly. No pressure. No fear. No emotional bargaining. They will express desire for commitment, respect for your timing, seriousness about the future, and something in you will relax. This person chooses you not for convenience, but for character. They see your loyalty, your patience, your emotional depth, your faith. They don't want someone easy. They want someone real. The angels reveal there will be a test, but not a destructive one. A test of communication, trust, teamwork. And instead of pulling apart, you come closer. Because this love isn't fragile. It's grounded. Past relationships tested your endurance. This one tests your capacity to receive. You are not fighting to be chosen. You are being chosen intentionally. Watch for these signs. Discussions about the future feel natural. Long-term plans include you without hesitation. Decisions are made with we energy. You feel emotionally safe to plan. Marriage is no longer a question, it's a direction. You'll notice divine timing. Things align effortlessly. Obstacles dissolve. Conversations flow. Fear loses its grip. The angels say, when God builds, nothing collapses. Remain present. Do not rush ahead. Do not fear loss. Do not test the connection. Trust the process. If you ever wondered, why did I have to wait so long? The angels answer, because this love was worth waiting for. The angels speak with authority now. When God brings two hearts together, he does not leave them unguarded. This connection is not exposed. It is covered. Covered in wisdom. Covered in patience. Covered in purpose. That is why it feels steady instead of fragile. You may notice something interesting. Negative opinions lose power. Jealous energy cannot attach. Old temptations no longer appeal. The angels say, what God seals cannot be disrupted. People may try to interfere, but nothing sticks, because this union is rooted in truth, not illusion. Prayer surrounds this connection, even if not spoken aloud. Both of you have prayed unknowingly for the same things. Peace, loyalty, stability, purpose. Those prayers met in the spiritual realm before your hands met in the physical. Misunderstandings may arise, but they don't escalate. Why? Because humility lives here. Listening lives here. Growth lives here. The angels say, this love chooses repair over pride. This union ends generational patterns. Cycles of abandonment, emotional unavailability, phase, love instability. God chose you because your heart could break the pattern. You will notice stress decreases, confidence increases, faith deepens, purpose sharpens. This connection strengthens both of you, not drains you. Do not expose this union to everyone too early. Not everyone understands what God is building. Protect your peace. Guard your joy. Share selectively. Here is the ultimate sign this union is protected. You feel safe being fully yourself. No masks. No fear. No shrinking. Stay aligned. Choose honesty. Choose patience. Choose gratitude. God sustains what is stewarded well. The angels say this marriage is not only about loving, it's about purpose. When God unites two hearts like this, blessings overflow beyond the couple. This union brings emotional healing, spiritual stability, generational change, renewed faith in love. Your story becomes proof that patience is rewarded. People will notice something different. They will say, there's peace in your relationship. Not perfection, but peace. Your journey will quietly inspire others who lost hope. The angels deliver God's final words to you. I saw your heart when it was tired. I saw your faith when it was tested. I saw your love when it wasn't returned, and I chose to honor it. You were never forgotten. You are being prepared. Do not look back in fear. Do not question the timing. Do not shrink your heart. This is the season of receiving. Say this with faith. I am loved. I am chosen. I am ready. If this message touched your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Comment below and declare, I receive God's promise. Like this video so this message reaches others who need hope. Subscribe to Words of Angel for daily angelic messages, divine confirmations, and faith-filled encouragement. When you support this channel, you help spread God's word to hearts around the world.